Hey there, everybody. Mike getting back to you with part 2 of the Campaign of Sovereignty mission. So in this scenario, we've got a guard, Astra Militarum / Blood Angels outpost, and the Space Wolves are going to be moving up because they have nowhere else to go. They have to make a charge forward to try and push through the lines and hopefully get back out into intergalactic space. Now, essentially what we have here is a Razorback, 5-man squad with a Wolfguard battle leader, Long Fangs, Fenrisian Wolves, Thunder Wolves with the Wolf Lord on a Thunder Wolf and 2 Wolves, and then Long Fangs over here in reserve. Got the big guy, and he's got 15 Blood Claws with the Wolf Priest, Ulrich the Slayer. So he is legit Ulrich, even the model. But I just wanted to give him a run and see how he did, you know, because it would be really cool to see how he operates. And on Alex's side, we'll let him go through what he has. You can just show him.
Okay, guys, so what I've got here is I've got one assault squad. They have a sergeant with a power sword. We have one meltagun, and we also have a sanguinary priest with a power sword. And a jump pack, of course, because they're jump infantry. We've got this guy who's supposed to be Dante, but we're actually going to treat him as Astaroth the Grim, because I'm building Astaroth, and he's not painted yet, so I didn't want to bring him to the field. Yes, I know some of my guys aren't painted fully, but still.
You look at my side, and you can clearly see they're not all painted. So
yeah, so
nobody cares.
Right.
It's all good.
So we got the Death Company over here, 9-man. We got 4 power swords and they have Brother Corballo with them. Now, we also got over here the last of the Blood Angel forces, another assault squad with a power sword. And we also got a meltagun, and we also have a sanguinary priest with the power sword as well. The Astra Militarum complement is, of course, 1 Leman Russ Exterminator with an autocannon and a forward-mounted las cannon. Yes, I know it's a bolt gun. Don't judge.
Okay.
And
full mount.
Forward mount, sorry.
I was like, wait, what? 4 las cannons?
Oh, God.
No, too much.
What would happen?
I'm pulling back.
So we've got these guys here. These are, of course, chimeras, but we're going to be treating them as Hydra flak tanks because my friend Scott Wainwright allowed me to borrow these, and I really do appreciate it. Shout out to Scott Wainwright. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and...
the mission setup. So we got Cloak and Shadow on the Maelstrom table. We got 6 objectives. One there inside that ruin. One inside this ruin. One over here with the Long Fangs. Another one in the middle. Another one in the middle by the graveyard. And another one over here. Is there one on the back end there or no?
Negative.
Okay, yeah, so that's all 6. And it is night fighting. And he did not seize the initiative. So it's going to be Space Wolves turn 1. We'll get back to you at the bottom of 1. Hey everybody, Mike getting back to you at the bottom of turn 1. A lot happened on Space Wolves' turn and on Blood Angels' turn. I was really surprised. I got really lucky. That's all it was. Because essentially Space Wolves charge. That's what they do. But 9 times out of 10, my dice roll 2s and 1s on my charge rolls. So this time they actually did it. Essentially the Long Fangs that were over here, there's only 1 left. He passed his leadership check, but lost 3 of them. They had 2-up saves. How do you not pass 2-up saves? He only took like 6 wounds. His guy was an ace in that tank. That's what it was. It was passed because just he didn't pay the points for pass. These guys moved up. These guys moved up. No shooting over here except for the Leman Russ. Tagged 3 models. These guys chilled. When they moved up, Rhino moved up, controlled the objective. Shot off and illuminated that squad, but the plasma cannon guy over here nerfed himself, but he made his armor save. These guys moved up, and they were like right here along this edge of this tombstone piece, and they actually made a 9-inch charge right into the trenches, up against the sanguinary guard. And the what's his name?
Astaroth the Grim.
Astaroth the Grim, and killed them in close combat in my first turn. I was, like I said, I was really impressed. It was just dumb luck for the charge range. If I hadn't made that, probably would have gone a little different. Over here, Long Fang shot up into a squad that was there, and they only killed like 1 because the plasma cannon guy over here nerfed himself and killed himself. It's the first time I've done that in like 3 or 4 games that they've actually killed themselves first turn. The The rockets, one rocket shot the frag, and that's what killed off one of them. This one shot a frag into their squad and killed off one of them. So that was kind of cool. But other than that, they've really just sat still this whole game. So now that they're down here, I'm gonna have to move them across the field because there's nothing else they can really hit except for the tanks, and hopefully they'll be gone. It was the bottom of his turn one. So what happened with you?
Oh, well, you see this mound of corpses represents the assault squad who thought it would be a great idea to charge the Thunderwolf Cav. Well, what happened was, the Hydras, which I know look like chimeras, they opened up with everything and the kitchen sink.
And they got like 12 or something?
Yeah.
They got like six hits.
Six
out
hits.
Of 12.
Yeah, and then
With their Skyfire.
and then 4 wounds with the Skyfire turrets.
Yeah.
He saved all
6
of them.
wounds with the Skyfire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He saved all of them.
Yeah,
people.
that was luck again.
Yeah.
It really comes down to dice roll.
And then his heavy bolters, or my heavy bolters, opened up and made 1 wound. So that was very anticlimactic. The assault, no, actually, no, they didn't wound anything. Because the Meltagun's what wounded you.
Yeah, the Meltagun, yeah, that's right.
So then the assault squad, jumped over the trench works here, opened up with a hail of gunfire and the Meltagun, and did 1 wound, charged in, and then got summarily wiped.
Yeah, they went out boldly.
Oh yeah, they went out like blood angels
I
go
don't want to be a
out.
jerk about it. They went out boldly.
Yeah, they go out like blood angels ought to go out.
Exactly. They
kicking and
charged in,
screaming.
they were like, "We're gonna do it for our Lord!" Ah! And all you heard in the distance was from this side was just ching 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 ching. Oh. Just kidding. They did their part. They tried.
Absolutely.
I've had games where I've literally gone with 0 wins, like across the board. My whole army gets wiped in turn 2 or 3.
Oh no,
That's
trust me.
40K, though.
I'm having fun here. It's cracking me up that yeah, it's like the entire flank just decided to crumble on that end, which is fine though, because then now, like you said before, now you got to walk those suckers all the way up here, which means you have to abandon the objective.
Mm-hmm.
So
And it's 18. What was it? Oh, 600 points for that squad with the Lord and his wolves. A little more maybe. So that means that he literally could have potentially wiped out a third of my army right there. So they did their part. I'm really proud of them. They don't have to kill anything else this game. They made their point cost and a little bit more. So I'm really happy about that. We'll get back to you guys at the bottom of 2. Go ahead.
hey guys, it's Alex Willett here again with Mike Goins. This is Campaign of Sovereignty, Mission 2. We're at the bottom of turn 2, and it's really turning into one heck of a bloodbath, I tell you. His ship came in, opened up with a hail of barrage, wrecked this one, and popped the other one. Which, I mean, of course, he brought his wolves around to try to charge in, but thanks to that, it kind of stopped them in their place.
Yeah, if I hadn't killed those, he'd be dead this turn.
He also moved his wolves, and he moved his 1 long fang back. His Rager back opened up with the heavy bolter, picked off 1 guy over there.
Now you moved over here.
Yep. So in my turn, I turned the main gun, opened fired on his flyer, and took 1 hull point. Then this guy right here, man.
And a weapon destroyed, or was that?
That was
okay.
yeah. And this guy was the man of the hour. We of course are starting to divert forces over this way.
Commander Pask is in there.
We just don't know about it.
He's in there in spirit.
Yeah. This guy must have read too many books about Commander Pask because he just started opening up with the main guns.
3 6s, right?
Yeah, 3 6s. So we took more hull points off, another hull point off, and we also popped his Frostfire. Is that what it's called?
Frost cannon.
Frost cannon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hellfrost cannon.
Hellfrost cannon. Okay.
Yeah. The heavy support model, the Stormfang, has the Hellfrost Destructor.
Yeah, it's the big cannon, right?
Yeah. Shoots the Strength 6 AP3 large blast.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on there. It's going to be top of turn 3 going into Michael's turn. So let's see what happens, man.
A lot of stuff still on the field. Anybody's game at this point.
Oh, yeah.
And that tank is showing to be a very tough adversary, so.
Note to self, bring more of them. For the points I spent on these stupid Hydras, I could have brought another one of them.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have had Skyfire, and it's a toss-up. So,
Yeah, it really is.
yeah.
But-
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Jinx, go.
Jinx, you owe me a soda. All right, I'm done.
All right. So I guess we'll see you at the bottom of turn 3.
All right, take it easy. Hey everybody, Mike getting back to you at the bottom of 3. A lot happened here. Big twist. Okay. I knew I was taking a risk by leaving the flyer in hover mode, and I knew I was taking a risk by trying to charge with basic troops. I had 6 inches. All I needed was 2 3s. Or a 1 and a 5. I got 3 inches. Or 5 inches.
5 inches.
I
You're
missed
off
by
on
1 inch on my charge. 1 inch. So, my guys failed their charge down here. As you can see, the squad that was over here with Ulrich the Slayer, they all got mauled to death by Death Company. Power weapons, crazy stuff. Hammer Raz killed 4 of them on the charge, I think. 15 guys gone in one phase. Shot them to death, they charged them, they slaughtered them, but Ulrich did kill one of the characters. He did kill the priest.
Sanguinary priest, yeah.
He did kill a sanguinary priest, so that was cool.
This guy. This guy right here failed me. This guy.
Longfangs over here just moved up. They're trying to get onto that objective. They're not moving through that rock. They're just hanging back, and I think I know why this turn they're going to be hung back. Thunderwolf Cab did an amazing job this game so far. Cleared the field on that side.
All these corpses except for the one guy
Yeah,
is
and then
because of them.
2 tanks.
Yeah.
3 tanks.
and the tanks.
No, one of the tanks was killed by, or 2 tanks were killed by the storm.
Oh, that's true. So the one tank.
And he is down this time.
Oh, yeah.
He's going down. Took a while for him to go down in all my games, but I figured it was going to happen eventually. I just braced myself
he's worth
for
it, in my opinion. Because
Right.
look at how much he's taken out. He's taken out 2
tanks.
Hydras, plus he really peppered and picked off a lot of guys from those units. Because remember, he
No,
took
didn't.
he
He
took
only
out.
shot him to the Hydra.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
Oh, okay.
positive he only shot into the Hydras. I tried to snapshot into his Lehman Russ, didn't do anything. In return, his Lehman Russ snap fired. Shot regularly, got a pen. I just needed 1 jink. I didn't make it. So he blew him up. But he was immobile, or he was in hover mode, so he doesn't crash and burn. Correct us on that if I'm wrong, but I'm almost positive he does not crash and burn if he's shot down.
I
when
just
he's
figure, I
placed
figure
in
it's like
hover mode.
I figure it's the same thing like a skimmer. If it's not
Exactly.
moving, it just goes.
Yeah, exactly.
It just
Razorback over here shot up and killed like 3 Death Company so far the whole game. So he's done his point value, I guess.
yeah. I mean, they're 20 points a model Death Company,
Right.
so they're
So,
expensive.
Other than that, didn't miss anything.
No, I think that's about it. Well, I mean, the wolf stayed where they were.
Yeah, they were just holding on to objectives.
I think one of them got derpy, so we ended up moving him around just so he wouldn't keep falling off. But other than that, I mean, they really didn't do much.
All right, we'll get back to you guys at the bottom of 4.